It's the AJ and McCall show.
After the show!
Welcome back, Producer Butters.
Welcome back, bruh.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, very important question. Now that you're back in person, we can decide this for ourselves. Do you think you would be able to recognize an imposter McCall
Yeah.
Really?
based solely on what?
Yeah.
Or what things? Maybe there's a
I'm
few.
ready today. Like, my hair is done. My makeup is yesterday's. I'm wearing nice-ish clothes, so I don't look like a hobo. So
Panic attacks,
Clearly
what she watches.
I've been boom roasted.
I was going to say, all done up like this, clearly a fake McCall.
Totally.
The McCall I know is a hobo.
Totally.
No,
100% of the time.
It's a cry.
It's a...
And on that
How
note,
would I
I
know-
gotta bounce.
How would I know
So
that
I have been
McCall's an
so
imposter?
attacked.
Because she won't not talk. An imposter McCall would just not be constantly talking all the time to fill space. Like all of a sudden, if there was any silence whatsoever, the world would explode.
Yeah.
Got to mention her dogs or Dustin at least once a day.
Always.
Probably once a piece, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then probably there's going to be some ridiculous thing that is said that I literally have to facepalm. Like if McCall said everything, if one day we come in and do the show and everything McCall says was like that was logical and well thought out, all of that, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm insane. I have gone crazy. It'd be like me completely understanding. I mean, I understand McCall when she talks really fast and watches her stupid videos really fast, but it would be like that would be the transition that my brain moved into.
Like, I feel so attacked right now. I don't think you guys have any idea.
Look, we're all glad that you didn't get kidnapped by your stranger friend.
Yeah, me too.
No one wanted to get an eggplant that day, and we didn't.
That's, yeah.
But we also didn't rejoice very much either.
I'm alive.
And
I said that. I sent that
Great.
message. I said, "Hey guys, I'm alive." Producer Butters texts back,
Oh.
Thanks for being concerned, y'all. He's gonna get kidnapped by a stranger from TikTok."
That's funny.
so,
And
Okay.
cool. See you at work, I guess. Whatever.
I should have put dang it.
So
I am just kidding.
he's not.
he
That whole
is
thing,
making that statement to politically say that that's what he feels.
no jail time. So
That's
that
BS.
that whole that whole topic, of course, led to today that I made McCall take a 5-question quiz to see if she really knows me to make sure she's not an imposter.
See, I think I know McCall more than I know you.
Yeah.
Well, I agree, but you're going to answer 5 questions regardless. So here's the 5 questions. Producer Butters heard this morning, so this is for anybody who
did?
missed them. That's what he said. I wrote down 5 more. What
Oh,
age did
good.
I get my driver's license?
That was 18.
Who is my reddest of red flags?
I don't know her name. But
Kylie, she's a psycho.
the one you dated over and over and over and over
That
again.
one.
Okay.
What is AJ short for?
Andrew Jordan.
That's correct.
I said Andrew Jackson on air.
Yeah, she
I
did.
did it on purpose.
Appalling. How did I lose my hearing in one ear as a kid?
I remember it's a toy.
He got stabbed.
With
Stabbed
a
in the
toy
ear hole.
lightsaber, punctured eardrum.
Ear hole stabbed.
And then it was who are 3 actresses on my list?
Yes.
It was Cara something.
Cara
Delevingne,
Delevingne.
Whatever that name
Man.
is. Yeah, I don't pay attention.
That was the big. All right, so I got 5 new questions for producer Butters, and if he can't answer, McCall can steal, I guess.
Yeah.
For glory.
All right.
What are the name of my 3 best guy friends? What are their names? Their first names?
Oh, no. Mike?
Nope. Used to be. Once upon a time, he was a really good friend of mine. I don't talk about him very often. It's weird that you pulled that out of nowhere. There's 2 in particular I feel like I reference.
There's 2. Yeah.
Pretty regularly
There's one that
on the
was
show.
here
Yeah.
just like a little bit ago. He's the name of somebody that's across the hall.
Yeah. She's not wrong.
Al, but the other way. In that
Jeff.
corner, yes.
Jeff is one.
And the other one is a name of somebody that is in my past
That's true.
that I was engaged to.
Oh, come on.
Tyler.
No, that's my brother.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
It is. McCall,
You
go
talk
ahead.
to him every day,
McCall,
so-
go ahead.
Corey.
Corey's another one.
And then Andrew.
Yeah, and then Andrew. That's the 3.
Oh,
Question
yeah,
2. What game series was the one that got me into Xbox?
Halo?
Yes.
That one's pretty easy for everybody. Really.
What costume did I get lost in as a kid in Walmart?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
What?
Is a superhero, if that helps.
Superman.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't believe you didn't know that.
Why-
I've never heard that story.
Why did I get a black eye in high school?
Because you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, actually, that's it.
not
Yep.
wrong. You're not
Yep.
wrong.
That's it.
Specifically, though, why was I an
It's a
idiot?
girl.
It was a girl.
It was over a girl?
It was
Of course it was
a
over
girl.
How
a
did I
girl.
not hear this story?
It's a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's great.
So there was this girl
It's a
that
great story.
she
He got in trouble.
was super friendly with guys. Can I say that? We'll say that.
So
Sure.
she was a neighborhood.
Friend.
Something.
Yeah.
So, me being a junior and being a moron was still at the age where, like, because girls weren't super invested in me until like halfway through high school, and so I was super into it then, and so like super red
'Cause
flag.
they
So,
ran out of all the other options, right?
all right, who's telling the story? You or me? Anyway,
Boom, you've been attacked.
so she's an attractive
roasted.
girl, but she was friendly with all the guys, and so she dated one of those guys who you knew, you could tell, yeah, this guy's gonna spend
D-bag.
some time in jail as an adult.
D-bag.
Oh.
Yeah. And so we started dating, and that guy didn't take it well and asked me one time before class if I wanted to go to the bathroom to sort this out. And I was like, I really wish I was like me then, because then I would have said, probably would have got punched then. But I'm like, dude, not interested. Like, do not swing that way at all. Bam, drop me right there. But anyway, so he didn't handle that very well. And so then after that class, he came and punched me in the face a bunch of times.
Oh.
So I got a big swollen black eye. And then I
Alright.
explained it to my parents, who told me not to date that girl, so that was awesome. And question number 5. Why did my band director not like me in high school?
'Cause you're a diva?
No, not then.
Just now.
Just a little bit. No, not that. Honestly,
Because
I
he
didn't
talked a
want,
lot.
That's one of the band directors should have been more specific. That is actually not wrong. I got in jazz band where you have to just show up and play the songs. I got a
Right.
B both semesters because I talk too much.
It's because he was late because of a girl, but it wasn't because of a girl,
That
but because of a girl.
that was newspaper class. That's not true.
My bad.
He did not like me because I refused to cut my hair.
Well, that's dumb.
That is super stupid, isn't it?
Huh.
You should have just cut your hair.
Nah, well, looking back, yes, it was way too long. But you know what? Fight the power and all that. Rebellion.
Yes.
Crushing it.
So good job,
That's what
McCall.
teenagers
you.
do.
Producer Butters, not bad. How many of those first 5 questions would you have known the answer to
Had I
before?
not.
Yeah, if we hadn't done it this morning.
Okay, remind me. So the red flag.
You got the
ones,
driver's
no.
license one. You
Driver's
didn't get the
license, yes.
name.
The
You
name.
got my age. What is AJ short for? You halfway got
yes.
the toy one,
I think I vaguely remember the toy one, so I probably maybe.
and then the actress one probably not.
Yeah. No. Couldn't
Okay.
Get it
Yeah,
this
pretty,
time.
not bad. Not bad.
I didn't kill the actress's one, but I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of them.
She
Women.
ballparked it. She ballparked it.
Women.
Period.
Crushed it. sorry for the 2 of you in the podcast. Flippin' crushed it.
Freaking crushed it.
Gotcha. So then the final question is, because McCall and I had an awkward off, sort of inadvertently. We're just talking about awkward situations. Of the 3 of us, who's the most awkward?
Me.
Probably, but I mean, let's not forget occasionally Producer Butters walks into some scenarios
Yeah.
where, it was probably told to him ahead of time.
See, but the problem is that like Producer Butters, his awkward moments are few and far between.
That's
Mine
fair.
are constant and all the time, and then I dig myself deeper, and then it gets more awkward.
Second part of the debate today was what's an awkward situation you've walked into? And I went back to a story from college, and McCall's like, okay, so yesterday.
Did you get to hear that story?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
That poor teenager.
I just
Yeah,
felt so
right?
bad.
Right?
Yesterday I had to go get gas, and there was a kid in the car next to me, and I was like, yesterday was not a good day for the McCall Taylor.
You should have
okay?
just gone home.
I
Sometimes you just got to
should've.
know when to punt on a day and be like, all right, let's
But
just
I had
regroup
to,
tomorrow.
I had to go get food for my dogs.
Regroup tomorrow.
So I figured maybe if I went to the
Cook up some
gym
chicken and call
and
it
I
good.
got some endorphins going, and then I called it
Made it
good,
right.
it would be
Wait, hold
good.
on. Quick T, if you missed this, what happened at the gym? How did that go? Any breakdowns whatsoever? Anything?
I ran on the treadmill and I cried.
Okay,
so
just making sure.
Sometimes that happens though, like when you're lifting, you end up like hitting a nerve, and not like an actual physical nerve, but like a mental nerve. So
I'll take your word for it, but I'm gonna ask producer
I've
Butters
done it
real
before.
fast. Exercising in the gym. You ever cried? Yeah, me either. Just making sure.
I've done it before.
Just
I
making
really
sure.
have. Anyway, so I
Tears.
You know. Never mind.
I can't wait. I can't wait for whatever that awkward. That was an awkward comment. Just so for those of you that are listening, that was an awkward comment followed by a retraction, an instant retraction.
How was that
he caught
awkward?
himself.
Because I know how you were. I don't know what you were going to say, but you were going to say something that you were going to regret, which is why you backtracked.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it awkward.
It makes it awkward because it was a narrowly missed awkward situation.
It made me laugh, if that counts for anything.
It didn't feel awkward for me. I just
Well,
feel like
yeah, it wasn't gonna be an
Oh, yeah,
awkward
'cause
thing
yours
for
wasn't the
you.
time.
You're, a
place for
blunt,
that
you're a
comment.
blunt object that just barges through walls. You're like the Juggernaut.
Yeah, remember that one time? Remember that one time when you said things about me being just like so and so, and then you were like, "Sorry, that was mean."
Only a total tool and
Awkward.
D-bag would laugh at those, which I did.
I
a
also
lot.
laughed, but then I
So
also
much.
cried. So it was awkward, but those are the kinds of awkward comment that was going to be said that was then retracted because it's not the time and the place. Anyway, I ended up going over to the gas pump, back to the story, going over to the gas pump to fill up my car with gas, and there was a kid in the car next to me, and he was like, "Hey," and I didn't say anything because I was like, "Don't freaking talk to me." And he said,
stranger
"I
danger."
said, hey," and I was like,
Excuse me.
and I said, no, I didn't say anything.
Maybe that
but-
was the universe, McCall. After one successful stranger meeting, maybe that was stranger meeting numero deuce.
Maybe, but the kid, I don't know how old he was, had to have been probably like 17 years old, had his phone, probably some AirPods, and he was on like a FaceTime call with somebody. So I was like, that would have been really
I just would
awkward.
have loved it so much if you would have just let him have it.
Mm-mm.
And then the
Ugh.
look on your face when he either got really sad or he took out his AirPod and was like, "Excuse me?"
Sorry.
And you're like,
Do you want $1?
you dropped something. You just run away.
I'll give you $1.
Drives off with gas pumped attached to car.
Don't worry. My stepdad just commented and said, I am the most awkward of the three of us. so.
Probably true. Okay, what if
Crushed it.
it's producer Butters and I combined versus McCall?
No,
I
still
don't
me.
think so either.
I'm just trying to figure out when there was an awkward situation with me.
You know, when people talk to you and then you end it with saying the exact same thing over to them, which, you know,
It leads
granted,
into
I did a fair
arguments
amount of
more
that
so.
too. Yeah, that's fair.
Leads more so into arguments. No, I think your awkward situations are
Yours
usually
are funnier. I think,
yours are
more often than
hilarious.
not.
Yours are hilarious because mine are just dumb, but yours are like point blank. Like
My favorite is when you
no
learn
one
something that
gives
everyone
anything.
knows.
Yeah,
Mostly,
But no one-
That's
usually
not
about
awkward though. That's
because
not awkward
it's
to me.
something.
the way that you handle it is awkward. You're like producer Butters. You are literally one of my favorite human beings in the entire existence of ever.
So
But
I'm so confused.
sometimes the things that come out of your mouth are like hilarious, and we all die laughing, and you
True.
don't know why it's so funny because it's like blatantly so like point blank. Bah! Like there's no like people come in, you'll be like, I'm sorry, but you just annoy me. You know, I just hate this person. Like there is no filter sometimes. Like, they'll come
That's
in, you're like,
hilarious.
I don't like you. And it's,
I
I
don't
bet.
say that, but okay.
your body language does. People come in and you're just like, don't talk to me.
What do you want?
What?
I don't know what that's like.
AJ was deaf for part of his working here, and so
See, I've been here
things
for
would
3.5
would
years.
come up, and
Probably deaf for about a year and a half.
things would come up, and someone would say something, and AJ would be like, they're so stupid. And then it'd be like, he thinks he's whispering, and he's yelling to the entire conference room of people how dumb he thinks people are. And I'm
Yeah.
like, can you just like hold it until we get into the
No,
studio?
never.
Here, okay? It's like a kid. Like, here, just hold it until we
Frankly-
get to a potty, okay?
Frankly,
hold
it was too
hold
producer
it.
Butters as far as I'm concerned.
It wasn't.
Because
No, it was to everybody else.
My
too.
favorite is
That was awkward to me.
my favorite
Nah,
is
it was.
when
I like when people talk to my face and I was like, huh?
What did he
did I
say?
just say?
My favorite is when he accidentally sends text messages to the wrong group chats about how dumb people
Done that
are
before. Yep.
in the group chat.
Called producer Butter's babe once.
He did.
Muscle
Thanks,
reflex
babe.
there.
All right, babe.
Muscle
Bye, babe.
reflex there.
That's funny.
It was funny. He's like, sorry.
My bad.
Oopsie doopsie.
Muscle memory. Apologies.
That's my
Kind
favorite.
of tuned out.
This person's stupid. This person pipes up, excuse me. Sorry, I meant my friend back home, who also conveniently has the name Producer Butters.
Yeah.
See, at least I don't do that.
So?
I just walk into things like doors.
Yeah,
and
you scar
humans.
teenagers for the rest of their life emotionally. You're crippling the youth.
Sorry.
I'm
Man up.
Yeah. Man up. Yeah, let's say that to the kid who at the drink place was like, "Hey, you're McCall from VFX, right? Yeah. Oh man, must be crazy.
Do you
must
like
it and recognize all the
No.
places." No,
No, I
actually,
don't.
I hate it. But what she really said between the lines was, "Please don't talk to me. Shut up your face and get out of here."
The kid, I felt so bad because I was like, nah, I don't really like it, but it's cool. And then he left
And
and
cried.
his whole
so much.
body language was like,
I don't like that lady.
He went home
I
and
felt
cried.
awful.
so
Dustin
much.
was with me and he's like, why didn't you just say yes? And I was like, because like I'm real and that's how it is. And he's like, you turned out to be an a-hole. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
crap. And then I thought about it for 4 days. So,
Yeah,
and now it's like 3 years later and now I like hate my life.
He's going to become your syndrome.
I
He
hope
was like,
not.
Hey, I met that McCall chick. Yeah, she's kind of a
Yeah, she's a B.
Yeah.
yeah.
Big time.
Totally.
Big
Big
Capital
B
B.
energy.
Capital
Sorry.
B.
Sorry.
Yeah. Scarred. He went home and cried. He had like VFX stickers he had collected.
Stop. You're making me feel
stuff he had
terrible. This
gotten
is
from
not
station
AJ,
events.
He
AJ,
took
AJ.
took
AJ,
pictures that you
AJ.
posted.
Guys.
Yeah.
Guys.
printed them.
Guys, think for a minute. Who is on the verge of a manic break?
That one.
Should we push her over the edge?
Yes.
No way. It's going to be just the AJ show tomorrow when I check myself into a mental hospital.
Package deal. I won't be here. Running best ofs. Yeah, but yours, there's at least, I don't know if you know this or not, and I don't know if you agree, Producer Butters. Your mental breakdowns, I can see them coming. I don't know if you can.
What?
There's build up.
Really?
You can see them coming.
Why don't you tell me these things? Like,
I mean, this
McCall,
was part
you're
of that
on
comment that I retracted.
you're on the verge of
And
a mental
It
breakdown.
seems to
I
happen
I
as
assume
soon
that
as
you had
Dustin leaves.
No, not really. Because he's been gone on and off for the last, like, 2 months,
There's some
3 months.
coincidence. My point, my finishing thought from my thought was, yeah, you could see yours coming. His are on the snap of a hat.
I know. He just drops out of nowhere. And
Yes.
he's just like, forget everything.
Yeah.
I hate you all. Don't ever talk to me
You're like-
again. I'm
you're like,
deleting your numbers.
Solid
Get out.
ground, solid ground, solid ground on the cliff's edge. There's no lead up. It's not like you're walking up
No.
or front. No, you're there.
No. Why don't you guys just tell me?
I'll try
Call.
next time, but we'll see how.
Fix
we'll see how
your
it goes.
ish.
We'll see how it goes.
I don't see it coming.
Because the last one that I had was probably November.
You couldn't see this one coming. It's pretty obvious this one was coming.
I mean,
The pressure system went way up or down. I don't know whatever.
I don't
mean,
know
it's
whether.
happening more frequently now than.
Climate change is affecting
ever.
you too, McCall.
It's happening more frequently now. I think it's just
But
one
it's ever since
consistent.
Dustin got his new job, all of a sudden.
There's been more that has played into it than that, though.
I mean, maybe. I just.
Maybe.
I
You're
just-
going to say maybe?
No, I'm saying maybe to his comment because, I mean, Dustin, for what it's worth, is gone all the time with work.
Yeah.
Since she's worked here.
Yeah.
But he was working at home.
Yeah, but he had the siding projects and all that.
Yeah, which he did at night and then
No,
weekends?
he did them all day.
Yeah. I don't
But
think
he
that's.
came home at night.
I don't think that's the only
No.
factor. This one, yeah. It was easy to see
So
coming.
what you're saying is there's a build up to a bigger explosion, I guess.
No, McCall generally does things the same way. She says basically what's bothering her, and then it won't go away, and then it builds into a tropical storm.
Are we talking Marco or Polo?
Basically what I just said.
So we got Marco and Laura right now.
Polo, sure. This is getting really weird now.
Haha, deflection
I
tactic.
feel so awkward.
This is just a
Yay, I made it
deflection
awkward.
Hey, it says AJ and McCall up there.
Hey!
After the show!
tactic. No!